I am a government affairs professional. I have been doing this work in lobbying and government affairs for 20 years. I was a poli-sci major in undergrad, and I have worked on campaigns. I have worked in the state realm. Prior to joining ACNM, sole focus was getting stuff to market, medical supplies to market. But I came to ACNM. I am a consumer of midwifery services. Both of my children were born at the hands of midwives here in Washington, D.C. And that occurred before I ever took this job. So I was on a journey to seek out midwifery care as a consumer. Thankfully, we live in an area where we have a lot of different midwifery services kind of readily available. I didn't have to look far to find a great practice. Fast forward a couple of years, this job opportunity opened up and I applied for it, and it was a way for me to kind of marry my love of policy and government affairs with an issue that I find very near and dear to my heart, my children, and so that's how I came to be here. As ACNM's goal, right, a midwife for every community, well, how do we do that? We have a lot of work to do at the state and federal level as far as policy change is concerned. That's a big part of why ACNM exists. The restrictions at the state level, like the inability to practice to the top of their education, training, and certification, is a huge deal. When we can change the practice environment to make it the best place it can be for midwives, more people will want to go into the profession, and then more people will have access to midwifery care. Anyone can be an advocate. We actually have a lot of resources that we make available to our members and that they can share with non-members. It's not as daunting as people think, because most people that go into midwifery want to make a change. So just by simply talking about why you do what you do, why you're in school to become a midwife, why would you even want to go into this profession, really helps us, because I think the more education that we can do about midwives and midwifery-led care, the better it is for the people we serve and for maternal health in this country. And it's really easy to engage. We have a grassroots website where you can literally just log on and put your address and zip code, and we've got many different template letters, and it's a way to engage at the state and federal level. We have lots of volunteer opportunities available for people. Speaking strictly about government affairs and advocacy, if there is something that you would like to do, we have a committee for you. If you were really wanting to engage at the state and local level to help change the practice environment in your state, we have a state government affairs committee. If you were really interested in federal policy and you want to help engage in reproductive health justice, we have a national government affairs committee. If you're really interested in clinical privileges, we have a federal government affairs committee for that. So I do think we have volunteer opportunities for students, new midwives, and really anyone who wants to engage in the policy work.